Hello everybody, my name is Edson and welcome to the first ever episode. I'm going to call it the first, it could be called the second, but it was very much sort of like a test to see if it's something that I wanted to do, and I've kind of changed what I want to do. This is the first ever episode of a new series starting on my channel, could be weekly, I'll get more into that in a little bit. This is called Rambling with Edson. This is where I essentially just give you guys some updates on the channel. I just ramble on, talk about a load of things, and throw some gameplay behind it. I'm not entirely sure what you guys are watching right now, but there'll be some form of a gameplay of something on the screen for you guys to watch if any of you guys want that. But obviously the main point for this is for you guys to just listen to some updates. And I could do this in vlog form, but then you'd have to stare at my ugly mug for ages, and nobody really wants that, do they? So, getting into this, to start off with the new series itself, Rambling with Edson. I've decided to call it this because I'm essentially just going to be rambling, and I don't really know if it's going to be a weekly series. I don't really know if it's going to be a bi-weekly series. I don't really know when I'm going to upload it. The only thing that I do know is that when I upload it, it will be on a Monday. So if there's not one next Monday, look for the following Monday. If there's not one the following Monday, look the following Monday after that. So you guys will know when they're going up. They'll be going up, if they're going up, on Monday at 8 p.m. And it's essentially just if I have anything that I want to update you guys on, then I will do that in this Rambling with Edson. And if I haven't got anything to update you guys on, I'll skip a week. I'm not going to worry about schedules. I'm not going to worry about trying to get one out every week. It's just going to be something that goes up every now and then. It could be every week. It won't be any more than once a week, I should say as well. But it will go up every now and then. And for the next few weeks, especially coming up to Christmas, there'll be a lot that I want to update you guys on, a lot I want to talk about, and there may be one every week for the next few weeks. There may not be. Who knows? We'll see. So that's sort of covered that. Moving on to a few things. Christmas coming on the channel. Starting tomorrow, there is a new series. So the new series tomorrow is something that I've invited I'm going to invite 24 people overall to essentially play a Christmas parkour map with me. And yeah, there's going to be one per day. And I was going to keep this secret until it actually went up, but it's going to be one per day, one person per day, one level per day. So there's going to be 24 different collabs throughout December. The last episode goes up on the 24th. There's no episode on the 25th. It's only a 24 sort of day map. That's starting tomorrow, obviously on the 1st. And each day, I'm not going to spoil of who I've got for it, but I think you guys can guess the majority of people. But there'll be a few surprises hidden in a few places. So look forward to that. It's going to be good. Obviously, I don't know how many of you guys saw my vlog last week. On Thursday, I think I uploaded it, or Friday. I can't really remember. But yeah, I have a new mic, and it's awesome. We've been using the Samsung, now not to be mistaken with Samsung. This is I was using the Samsung SAMSON Meteor mic. That's what I've been using for the past 2 years and 9 months, almost 3 years. It started to finally go. I've noticed some peaking. I've noticed like a few things going wrong with it, and I think we've had some trouble with it on OBS, on like some live streams as well. It's been like playing up on that. So it's been heading on its way out for the past few months. I've been just making do with it, and we've finally come to the decision that we need to replace it. So I've replaced it, and I've now got the Razer Siren, and it's awesome. I love it. It's a really good streaming mic, and that's essentially what I wanted. And it's really good for YouTube as well. So I'm really happy with it. I'm going to get a mic arm for it. So because like if you listen carefully, I think you can still hear just a little bit of like button tapping on my keyboard, but that's because I've got it on the desk with the keyboard itself. So obviously that will be fixed with a mic arm. So I'm going to be getting a mic arm soon, and that should all be fixed, and everything will be hunky-dory, which will be good. So there is another new series which started on Saturday that I want to cover as well, and that is the Minecraft Facts series. Now this is something that I'm thinking I'll probably get. Like, I only really want to. I had like a space at the weekend where I'm like, I don't really know what to upload, and I thought I'd test filming something called the Minecraft Facts. And now this is where if you guys haven't seen it, they were uploaded yesterday and Sunday. And it's something where I take something within Minecraft. On Saturday, for example, I took the pigs. And I researched up, did all my research, and found a load of facts and interesting things about the pigs in Minecraft, how they were developed, what features they originally tested which never used or took out, how it influenced different things in the game. And I give you guys a load of facts, which I think are all quite interesting that some of you may not know about the pig in Minecraft. And then I'm essentially going to... It was a test. It was a test to see if I enjoyed creating that, if I enjoyed... sort of making that content, and it turns out I do. So I'm going to try and throw one or two of them up a week, probably around the weekend time, maybe Friday, Saturday, Sunday. One of those days I'll have one. If I can get a second recorded, I might upload a second, but I'll try to do probably one a week, maybe two. There was two, obviously. There was one on Saturday, one on Sunday, so make sure you go back and check them out. I really enjoyed recording that, and I really hope you guys enjoy that as well. So yeah, please go and check that out. Moving on now to a few other things we've got in the near future. I know what day it's going up because I've sort of worked out. I think roughly I know what day it's going up. It's around. I think it works out if I keep uploading Timeshot, the sort of like the as consistent as I am at the minute. I think the first weekend in January, I'm going to have episode 200 of the Timeshot SMP, which is just mind-blowing. Honestly, cannot believe it. No, what am I on about? The first weekend in December, not the first weekend in January. No, I can't even get my things right. It's the second weekend. What am I on with? It's episode 196 tomorrow, so I've got probably two more this week. Maybe one next week, and then one towards the end of next week. Yeah, so it is next weekend. Sorry. Not this weekend, coming the weekend after. Holy crap, I just threw 3 different dates at you. You guys didn't. I'm just terrible. So episode 200, roughly around next weekend. I think I need to upload it on the weekend just because more people are going to be watching it then. So I may get the rest of the episodes done, and then I still don't know what I'm going to do for episode 200. By the time I've recorded this, I'm hoping episode 200 might be recorded. I don't actually know if it will, but leave me some suggestions if you guys have any. I still don't know what I'm going to do. I was trying to get the base done for episode 200 and give you guys a complete base tour, but I don't know if I'm actually going to get it done or not. So I honestly don't know if that's going to be an option. So yeah. That is going up soon, next weekend, roughly. Hopefully it goes well and hopefully you guys enjoy it. I still have no idea what I'm doing, but I'm recording this a week, well over a week, 2 weeks actually. 2 weeks to the day when this is going up, I'm actually recording this. So hopefully by the time this goes up, I do have some ideas, but please feel free to hit me with ideas in the comments. And then moving on to a couple more things, a couple more milestones that happened in the channel. A couple of weeks ago, we hit 6 months on Twitch. That's 6 months to the day since we started streaming. 2 weeks last Thursday, I think it was, something like that. And yeah, not last Thursday, the Thursday before. And I just can't believe it. Thank you so much. It's the community that we have over at Twitch, the community that we've sort of created and has developed from my live streaming is just absolutely insane. I can't believe how many people turn up on the regular, how quickly the whole streams have taken off. I've said this on multiple occasions when we've reached different milestones on Twitch, that honestly the amount of people that I see that start streaming on Twitch and have this sort of period when they first start where they're essentially streaming to no people or essentially just a couple of their friends. I was so worried about that. I honestly didn't know whether it was going to be something that I could deal with or whether it was going to be something that I was going to take to heart or anything like that. But thankfully enough, I never actually had to deal with that. I remember the first stream, we hit 20 viewers in the first stream. And not just a peak, we were at around 20 viewers for a long time. And I don't really like to talk about view counts that much. It's actually one of the rules in my Twitch streams. If anyone says a view count or says, oh my god, you've got this many views, or there's hardly anyone in this stream, then you'll be timed out. It's one of the rules that I have. I produce the same content regardless of how many people are watching. I never have. I did in the first couple of weeks, but I never actually have the view count up on my stream, so I can't actually see what the view count is at any stage. I feel like it's a good way to do streaming, because you don't actually know how many people are going to be there. Obviously, I've got my mods to whisper me if anyone is view botting or anything like that, so I can check out the view count if necessary, but I try not to. And I never had to deal with that initial streaming to know people. It was insane. And it's these people, all of you guys that are watching this on YouTube now, that started coming over from the very start and have been coming over ever since, and have been showing me support, and we've been building an awesome community. It's the nicest community on Twitch. It's the nicest community I know for a fact that I've been a part of. There's probably nicer communities out there. I'm sure there probably is, but I really like this community, and I really do appreciate every single one of you that do come to the streams and chat with me, and just watch the streams and chat with all the regulars. And like, people have developed friendships through my Twitch community, which is just insane. I can't believe it. So I can't thank you all enough for 6 months on Twitch. I'm looking forward to the 1 year anniversary, which will be end of May next year. So I'm really looking forward to that. It's going to be good. And I honestly cannot wait to see where Twitch goes for me, and because I'm really enjoying it. I'm really enjoying streaming. YouTube I am enjoying as well, but streaming is something that's very new to me still, and I'm still really enjoying it. I think I'm still in that sort of honeymoon period of really enjoying it, and everything's going good, and I don't know. We'll see how it goes. And then moving on to, in a few weeks' time, at the end of December, on the 31st of December, we have our 3-year anniversary on YouTube. I honestly cannot believe it's been 3 years. It feels like, to be honest, with Twitch, it felt the 6 months feels like it's gone by in like 2 months. With YouTube, the 3 years feels like it's been 6 or 7 years. And that's not a bad thing. I don't know, I just feel like I think it's more because I used to watch YouTube videos for a good 4 years before I actually started creating them. And I started watching sort of gaming content about 3 years before I started creating them. So I've been a part of the community just as a viewer for 6 years, but I've been only content creating myself for 3 years. So it feels like a lot longer that I've been content creating, even though I've only been creating for 3 years. I mean, 3 years is still a long time, but it feels a lot longer than 3 years. It feels like I've been creating content for 6 years, even though I haven't actually. I've only been creating content for half that time. But I'm really looking forward to 3 years on the channel. I still don't actually know what I'm going to do. At the end of the last 2 years, we've done like a montage. And I've said this before, the sort of like the montage in the first year was good, but the content really stepped up, I feel, in the second year. So the montage in the second year was a whole lot better because of the content. I feel it was a whole lot better. But I feel like the content hasn't stepped up that much in the third year, which is a sort of, I'm quite happy with. I've got to a point where I'm really happy with my content. I'm really happy with the way that I produce things. I'm really happy with the way that I put my creations out there. And it's definitely something that, like, I look back on my first year of videos now, I can't stand them. I look back on the videos uploaded in my second year of YouTube, I can quite happily watch them. Just like I can watch the videos that I've done this year. And I feel like just a montage is not going to be enough. It's going to be good and people will enjoy it. I have no doubt about that. But I want to sort of up myself. I want to one-up the previous year's celebrations, which was a montage. And I did one-up myself from year 1 to year 2 because the content got better. The content hasn't got that much better from year 2 to year 3. I'm not saying the content sucks. Like I say, I like the content, and I'm at the point where I don't feel like I can. At the minute, I'm at my limit of what I can actually produce, sort of money wise and budget wise, and so a montage is very much just going to be samey for the celebration. I need something else. I need something bigger. I need something better to go alongside that, and I don't know what I'm going to do. So if any of you guys do have ideas, please let me know. I honestly will take all ideas on board, and if there's anything, it doesn't matter how ridiculous this is or how stupid you may think it is, please let me know. I'm stuck for ideas for that. So yeah, it's definitely something I'm really struggling to get ideas for. So to round up everything that I've talked about, there's still one more topic I want to go on to finish off this rambling with Edson, and that is what games I've been playing most recently. But first, I just want to quickly go over everything that I've talked about. So obviously, we talked about the new series, the Minecraft Facts. We talked about episode 200 on Time Shot. We talked about this series itself, Rambling with Edson, how it was going to be run and everything like that. We've talked about the new mic, 3 years on YouTube and 6 months of streaming on Twitch. Whole load of milestones, whole load of big things, and I cannot thank you all enough for the support, because without you guys, none of this, I wouldn't even be updating you guys on this sort of stuff. So without you guys, I wouldn't be here where I am right now, talking to you guys through the internet. So to finish off, I've got one more segment, and that is, what games am I currently playing? Or should I say, what games I'm currently obsessed with? There's 4 things I'm currently obsessed with. Fallout 4, obviously. Fallout 3 was a big game for me. Fallout New Vegas, kind of a little bit of a disappointment, because it just felt like Fallout 3.1. It didn't even feel like Fallout 3.5. It felt like Fallout 3.1. It felt like a big DLC pack for Fallout 3. Fallout 4 is a new game, and I'm loving it. I cannot get enough. I've still hardly done any of the, I've probably, some people would have done more quests in the first day, the first 24 hours of playing, or the first 24 hours that Fallout was out, than I have done since Fallout has been out up until now. Because I just go off doing side quests, building stuff, hoarding things. Who knows when you're going to need 4 mugs and 7 ashtrays and 12 pencils in my post-apocalyptic house. It needs to be perfect before I go and fight the war and avenge said person. I'm not going to ruin the story. With that being said, I feel like at the minute, for me, this game is The Sims Nuclear War. I honestly do. I've spent more time building a house than I have fighting ghouls or anything like that. But I'm enjoying it, and I'm going to get onto the quest eventually, so that'll be good. A few other games that I'm really obsessed with at the minute. The Binding of Isaac Afterbirth came out a few weeks back, and holy guacamole, it's so good. I played the first ever Binding of Isaac game when it came out, when it first ever came out, and I played it for a few weeks, like quite a lot. And I haven't really played any Binding of Isaac since. I've not played any of the original. I've not played any of the the Rebirth. And when the Afterbirth DLC came out, loads of people were streaming it and stuff, and I was like, you know what, I'm going to give it a crack. And I'm really enjoying it again. It's something that I can just hop in and just play every now and then, which is really good. I'm really enjoying that. And then the 2 other games that I'm really obsessed with at the minute. One, Minecraft Sky Wars. I don't know, I've just really got into it recently. You guys have seen on the channel there's been a few Sky Wars episodes. There's going to be even more next week. I'm really enjoying playing it. I don't know what it is about it. I just really enjoy it at the minute. I suck at it, but I really enjoy it. And finally, last but not least, the final game I'm obsessed with, which many of you guys are just like, why are you obsessed with that? It's Call of Duty Black Ops 3. It's a game that I feel like I've grown up with this game. I've grown up seeing this game develop. I've played every single Call of Duty that has ever came out, including like the weird ones like Big Red One and stuff like that. I've played all of the Call of Duties that have been released, and I've got into the competitive scene of Call of Duty in Modern Warfare 2. I've followed the competitive scene. I've followed Optic Gaming since Modern Warfare 2, and it's like a sport to me. Like, as how people like the NFL, I like the NFL. Go Jets. I like watching English football, like European football. I'm Nottingham Forest supporter. I like watching rugby. I play rugby. But I also love watching esports. I love watching Call of Duty esports. That's my esport. I know a load of people like Dota. I know a load of people like League of Legends. But Call of Duty is my esport. And because it's my esport, and I try and watch, I normally do watch most events, I'm obsessed with the games. I love playing them. I put many, many days of playtime into each game when it comes out, because I want to know what's happening when I'm watching the Call of Duty scene, and I continue to play it throughout the season, and when the new game comes around, I buy the next game and play that a load. I know a lot of people think that Call of Duty gamers FIFA gamers. These sorts of gamers aren't real gamers, but they really are. And even though like I play Call of Duty, I play FIFA, I still like to play these games like Fallout and Minecraft and those sorts of games. I am a gamer, and for the people that sort of like say those things that Call of Duty and take the mick out of those games, that's what really gets me. When people take a mick out of a game, like, why would you play this? I saw it with Fallout. When Fallout came out, someone like there was, I'm not going to say who it is, but there was a big Minecraft YouTuber that as soon as Fallout came out, they posted this tweets about the graphics and about how anyone could accept this as a game. And I just thought, well, okay, it's fair enough, valid point. Fallout doesn't have the best graphics on the market. The lip syncing was a little bit off on a few parts. By all means, you can have those criticisms. But to slate every single other person that's playing the game and enjoying it just because it's not that person's thing, that really grinds my gears, and that really gets me going. Like, to see another gamer, like, if I've seen people slag off Minecraft and this said person has has fought it and called them out and says, how dare you sort of tell someone what they should and shouldn't be playing, or how they should and shouldn't think about a certain game just because you don't like it. If you don't like it, don't say anything about it. And then I just went and saw this person do the same thing with Fallout, and immediately that person, like the flick of a switch, you lost all respect for them. So yeah, I don't know. I love Call of Duty, I love FIFA, I love all types of games, and I'm very much a gamer that loves consoles. I'm very much a gamer that loves PC games, and that will never change. And yeah, that kind of went on to a weird thing, and this is why it's called Edson Rambles, or Rambling with Edson. I don't even know what it's called, god damn it. I initially wanted to update you guys on what games I'm playing, and I went on to a little bit of a rant, but it's Rambling with Edson. I can do that. I can do what I want. But hopefully you guys have enjoyed this, and hopefully you guys have enjoyed the whole rambling and all of the updates and everything like that. This was episode 1, and it's been good. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this, and I don't know what gameplay. I have no idea what gameplay I've put behind this for YouTube, but if you're just listening to this, then by all means, please pop back onto the YouTube video. Drop this video a like if you have enjoyed it. Make sure you leave it a comment. Let me know what you think of anything that I've talked about, and subscribe if you're new to the channel. And I completely forgot what my outro was then. I was going like, comment, subscribe, and then I was like, no, subscribe if you're new. And as always, it's because I didn't finish it how I normally said it. I said subscribe if you're new to the channel, and then I stopped. And then I was supposed to say, and as always, I'll speak to you all soon. Take care. But I didn't say that. God damn it. Right, bye.